Hello, Mom and Dad Me World. So I'm just sitting here just on another business trip. Just wanted to get a little bit of work done. And I just wanted to highlight how awesome the 16-inch MacBook Pro 16 is if you are not going on an airplane. It's just been absolutely phenomenal. And I just want to talk about it just a little bit more. So here we go. All right, hello, Mom and Dad Meet World. So we are actually right in front of the Apple Store here in downtown Portland, Oregon, over here at Pioneer Place. And what a better place to shoot this video than right in front of the Apple Store, since we are actually going to be talking about this. And pardon me if it cuts or if I pause, because there is an active train that is going to be right to this side of me. But I want to talk about this computer right here. So this is the 16-inch M4 Pro MacBook Pro, and this has been our daily driver for, well, basically since the computer had been out. We had got other iterations of this computer, but this computer right here has been our particular daily driver, and it has just been really, really awesome. And you can tell here maybe by the reflection that we did not get the nano texture, we did not get the anti-reflective coating. But that is 100% a-okay. We have been using this computer pretty much all the time, literally since the computer has been out and has been available. We have been using this particular computer right here. So let me get to the configuration of this particular computer right here. So again, this is a 16-inch M4 Pro MacBook Pro base model. So 24 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs of storage, 14-core CPU, 20-core GPU, and it has just been absolutely fast. It's been absolutely phenomenal. It has been faster, in fact, than our 14-inch M3 Max MacBook Pro that we have used the year before. And I really have missed the big screen of the 16, so that's why we ended up basically trading it in, and just for a little bit more money ended up getting this computer right here. And you might say, well, you gave up the 14-inch with the M3 Max. Yes, we did give up RAM and we did give up storage. So the other computer had 36 gigs of RAM. This has 24. And it also had a 1 terabyte hard drive versus the 512 gigabyte hard drive. But the 512 gigs has been absolutely fine, especially doing what we're doing here. And I have not actually taken or put on any less projects on here. All the video files I'm working on have gone on here. I haven't stopped doing that because of the 512 gigs of storage. No, I've been treating it like I would with the 1 terabyte of storage, and it has been absolutely just fine. The one area where it has been a little bit slower, with this being an M4 Pro and not the M4 Max model, you don't get twice the encode, twice the decode that you do on the Max models. On this, you get the single encode, single decode. So it's still very, very fast. But again, if time is money, you're definitely going to want to get a Max model. But if time is not money and you can wait just that little bit longer, then the M4 Pro models are going to be just fine. So another thing to say about this, and pardon the noise in the background, it's going to be this screen. So if you see this screen right here, this screen is absolutely immersive, with this being 16-inch, 120 hertz ProMotion display. This is mini LED, so blacks get inky black, and there's no pixels that are turned on in the background. We have not experienced anything like blooming that you might think you would experience, where you see a little bit of background light bleed. I have not noticed anything like that in terms of this particular display. The display has been great. It has been phenomenal. And there's nothing negative I can say about this display. And with this display being so big, and again, one of the main reasons why we switched over from the 14 to the 16 is because if you are working with your video projects, you're working with photos, you always want a bigger canvas. And then the other thing too, if you are working with anything like spreadsheets, or if you're switching between multiple files, multiple programs, then yeah, you want a bigger screen, to where maybe you've got a spreadsheet on one side and you've got a Word doc on the other, and you can switch back and forth between that. This has been absolutely fantastic. Something that the 14 just did not have that the 16 does.
extremely versatile. And as I said, like in the very beginning of the intro here, when we were back at our remote working area, it's great for pretty much travel. If you're traveling, train, automobile, bus, it's going to be fine just in a backpack like we've got right here. However, if you're going to be on like an airplane, that little tray table in front of you might be a tad little bit too small for an airplane. But if you're going to have this on your back and you're going to be in a car, you're going to be on a train, it's absolutely just fine. Like where we're at here, there is a lot of train. Yeah, it's been great. And then another thing we've been able to do, sit with this computer at a cafe, do your editing, do your video work, and it's just been, again, the screen is phenomenal. And yes, it is bigger, it is heavier than the M4 15-inch MacBook Air, but again, you do get that bigger battery, you get that slightly bigger screen. It's just overall phenomenal. So the big advantage with the Air over, the big advantage with the M4 Pro, the 16 over the Air on the 15. And I'm gonna flip this over here to the side, and maybe you can see it, maybe you can't right here, but it's going to be these ports. You're gonna have these ports right here. The ports I'm talking about, we're talking about MagSafe. We're talking about 3 total USB-C Thunderbolt 5 ports, headphone jack. Then on the other side, you're gonna have HDMI, and if you are a content creator, on the other side, you're also going to have that SD card reader. And with this also being a bigger computer, you're also going to have a bigger battery. Those efficiency cores do work absolutely well. I've been able to get consistently 2 full work days on this computer without charging it. 2 full work days. That is very good. That is very useful. And to be honest with you, do I take this, the charger with me everywhere I go? No, not really. But when I do have to take the charger with me, it charges very quickly. I actually don't even use the 140 watt adapter that comes with this. I actually just use, and you'll see it right here as I get it out of the bag. So this right here, just a third-party brand. I'll either use this 45 watt Anchor or even a 30 watt the Apple charger that came with it, and I use this MagSafe cable. This MagSafe right here is absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely love the MagSafe, but I do love this MagSafe because, well, you can charge your computer right here and still have your other ports for, say, your storage or other media that you are going to plug into this computer. But overall, this computer, I don't see an actual downside beside how big it is when you are traveling with it on an airplane. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hopefully our experience has helped you, whether or not you are going to be deciding on this computer or another computer for your needs. One more thing, I don't know how you guys do it, but I like to put this Mac in a backpack and pretty much take it with us anywhere and everywhere. How do you guys travel with your Mac, whether it be a 14, 16, or the MacBook Air 13 or 15? I don't think you can go wrong. The M4 lineup has been phenomenal. So that is about it. Again, like, share, comment, subscribe, and until next time, thanks for watching. Bye for now.